Hello everyone, welcome to Hibernate tutorial. So in our previous tutorial we have already covered the example of simple program using Hibernate. Then we have convert that simple program into annotation based. First we were using the configuration or Hibernate mapping based program, and after that we convert that program into the Hibernate annotation base. So our next example which we are going to do is we will develop a web application using Hibernate. So what we will do, we will create a web application, then we will create a register page in which we will save the user information into the database. So let's first, what we will do, let's first create the web application. So here we will go to the new, others, and dynamic web project. Then we will give the name as web app using Hibernate. Next, then we have next, let's create the web.xml and finish. So here we have this web applications, and now next thing which we will do, we will convert this web application into the Maven based application. So we will go to the right click, configure, and convert to Maven project and finish. So here you can see that it has converted the web application into Maven based web application, and we have this pom.xml file. Now what we will do, next part we will include the dependencies. So what are the dependencies? We need the dependency for the Hibernate and for the MySQL. So from our previous example we will copy this part, dependencies, and we will include this part in our web application. Now our this part is also completed. We have included our dependencies in the program. So for web applications we need the JSP dependency or servlet dependency as well. So let's go to the browser, and here what we will do, JSP dependency Maven. So here we can, let's open this part, and let's add 2.0, and we will use this JSP API. We will include this JSP API in our program. So we will copy this dependency part, and we will include this dependency part in our program. So let's save, and let's refresh this part. So Apache Tomcat, now next thing which we have to do is we have to create two JSP. First JSP will create inside the web content, and the name of JSP will be index.jsp. So this is our default JSP, and finish. So this will be your user form. Let's first go to the database and check if there is some existing table. We have user. Let's select star from user. So here there are three parameters: username, password. Let's create a table. So we will name this table as student. So create table student, and in which we will have id, int, 11, um, auto increment, not null. Then we have name varchar, varchar 255. Let's give the maximum value. Then we can have email, varchar again 255. Then we have mobile or password, varchar 255. So yeah, it is asking for the key, so let's create it again. Create table student, id is int. So we have to define this as 11, name varchar 255, email varchar 255. Then we have password varchar 255, and we have to define the primary key. Yes, id. So our table is created. So let's see, show tables. Now we have student table. Let's select star from student. So here right now we do not have any data. So here what we will do, we have to create a form, and this form will go to the register.jsp page, and this will contain all these three information. So we will have id is equal to column, input type as text, name is equal to id. Let's save. So similarly we will have password, and for email desc student. So here we have id, name, email, password. id, name, email, password. So we will have 4. id, name, email, and password. Here we will have input type submit, type submit, and value as register. So our this part is completed. Now next what we have to do, we have to create a register.jsp file, new JSP, register.jsp, finish. User or student registration, student register. So here we have student form, then we have student register. So let's first student register file. So let's first test up to this part whether it will go from the here to student register. So let's test this part. Run on the server, next, and finish. So here you can see that ID we have name, some email ID, then we have some password, and here it will go to the student.register file. So in our next tutorial, what we will do, we will create this student or this register.jsp. We will create it's a DAO layer for the registration operation, and after that we will add this student information to this student table. So right now we do not have any data. So in our